About 2 years. I was here during the revolution, so I did see all the action. I did see everything from my balcony, from my roof. I see the smoke, all the stuff. When I go back, I think never, because I really like Tunisia. It's really enjoyable here. It's a nice climate, nice people. Why you want to go back to Holland? It's cold. It's 6 degrees at the moment. Whoever wants to be there. And the reason why I'm in Tunisia, except for the nice weather and the nice people, is of course that I construct a company here. And I will explain why. First, I will explain what Zama Media does. What we do is we make applications. We make applications for iPhone, we make applications for Android. These are our two main market goals. We do this with low-end applications. Maybe some of you have seen it. It's Tunisia Forget. We did it in cooperation with Magic Mania. Universal Studios is, like you know, the big movie company in the States, and we developed for them an application that actually real-time changes the image of the video. Also, to the right you see, for example, an application which is being made right now. Actually, it's delivered, it's in testing phase. It's with the Dutch police. They'll be equipped, if all goes well, with an iPhone to scan the license plates of cars to see if a car is stolen or things like that. But we do all this for companies outside Tunisia. We don't work with Tunisian companies. We just build the software here. Basically, what we do is we do the whole programming part. The whole part of graphics, interfaces, everything is being built for us by the clients. They deliver us a functional design. They tell us we want this camera, we want this camera. Here you see 3 examples to the right. It's from the Deutsche Bahn. It's a German company. It is for the conductor tools. It means that all the trains in Germany will be equipped with an Android version of software to scan the tickets. We're making that. The other one, Nomads, Neo Nomads. It's a French application, features flexible workspaces in Paris and everything. And the other one is the one for Universal, as I told you before. All these things are being designed by the people in Europe. They send us their functional designs with a PDF, and we do all the programming for them. This is basically the whole part of outsourcing, just the programming part. Except, of course, we need to learn and we need to have fun. And this we have after when a project is done. Basically, it means the following. We have every project has its deadline. And when the deadline is met, we have to build in some extra space, about, let's say, 2 weeks. In these 2 weeks, the client is testing, but we need to have the capacity to keep on, have our developers being standby to finish these apps, to correct bugs, to make it perfect. And in the meantime, we build stuff for ourselves, just for fun, just games, just a Facebook uploader app for the iPhone that just sends a picture or shares your YouTube clip. Like that. We do this for fun and for learning. And this goes from really simple 2D to 3D games at the moment, which are being built with Unity Pro and with Cocos 2D. It's basically an ongoing project, which resulted, actually, in game licensing for Orange. Because we had fun, we had the things, and we were talking with people, and they told us, why you cannot give us the other way around? So instead of making your clients in Europe, the clients in Europe ask, okay, Tunisia, it's a closed economy. The people cannot buy products in the Apple Store, for example. They cannot buy in the Android market space. So why not bring those products back to Tunisia? So we were talking with our network of developers and companies around the world, and they bring us games that we now are putting with Orange and UFOS, which you saw before with the Android, the Islamic App Store. That we're putting those kind of games, those applications now available for Tunisia. Well, what does this mean for us to be offshore? Because they ask me, why you want to be offshore? Why you want to develop here in Tunisia? Why you don't go to Tunisia, to Taiwan or something like that? Well, especially for me, I have no taxes for the first 10 years, which is really, really great. I mean, I can drive an Eras car. I get everything for free. Just to be here in Tunisia to develop and make jobs, get the economy going. I work the same as in Holland, but here I have sun. I mean, it's like that. I have my clients with email. I have my clients with Skype. When I go in Holland to the office, I go from my house to the office. I sit behind my desk, and I go from my desk back to the office, back to my house. So what changes? I talk with the same way with my clients as I do now, as I do here. There is no limitation to work with Europe and Tunisia, as like before. It's the same. It's the same timeline as Europe, which means we have a big advantage above Asia. There are a lot of Indian companies making a lot of applications. Many people must have seen that. And the thing is, I had one client she was doing before she was working, and she sent over 800 emails up and down just to explain the color of a button, which is like amazing, because she wakes up, he goes to bed, etc., etc. You know the story. Every email takes one day, it takes long time, and of course they say they're cheap. Well, we're cheap as well. We're on 1/5 of the price of a programmer in Europe, just to compare. So if you compare salary and the competition prices and possibilities, it's amazing. You have this capability here. And basically, we have really highly trained people in Tunisia. You have a really good informatics school system. You have the know-how here. Okay, maybe not all with Android and all with iPhone, but that we can teach, we can informate, we can educate you. This is no problem. This is what we do, actually. But, and this is the main thing, if you want to work outside France, you have to learn English. And I meet too many people that don't speak English. How can you be a really excellent programmer if you don't know how to write or read English? How can you find the really difficult solutions of the latest innovations on mobile platforms if you don't understand the language that they're writing? This is really important. Alors, so what we need in Zama Media in Tunisia. Well, as said before, this forum, it's about making jobs in Tunisia. Every time we're growing, and we're growing a little bit, as they say. And we have, at the moment, space for 2 fully employed people that will be trained for iPhone and Android. We have place for 2 PFS, Project Fin d'études, to help you finalize your studies in Android or in iPhone platform. And basically, as a request, which is really hard to find, my friend for sure, he can vouch for that. It's one Unity expert. I just put it, maybe you find one, you never know. But if you're interested in working with us, low skill, flat organization, you can contact me directly. You can find me on Ewald at zamamedia.nl, or you can come to me, get my card, send me an email. Just make a small remark that you saw me here at the Orange Forum. And that's about it. If somebody has some questions, please go find me somewhere in the crowd, probably around there with the bar, and ask anything you want. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Ok, alors, on a 5 offres d'emploi.